Welcome everybody, my name is Zoe Mazah and this is a new episode of Inside of an Artist. And today I want to focus on something very practical, and this is preparation for a recording session. How to get ready for recording. So you wrote your song, you already feel it, you know what you're gonna do. So but how you're gonna prepare for actual recording. So for me, this is practice. I practice the songs that I've wrote. I'm not done when I wrote them. I practice, I sing them over and over and over again to make sure that once I am in the studio, I know what I'm gonna do. I even practice some harmonies, or I try to memorize ideas that I had around to be fast, to be sure of myself, and to deliver good work. One thing I find important for myself too, and I just want to pass this on to you, maybe you feel the same. It's very helpful to know your own lyrics. And I mean, you wrote them, so you probably know what what you're gonna sing, what you're gonna say. But do you know them by heart? I find this very helpful to know at least the major parts of my lyrics by heart myself, because when I record, I might have to drop out, or they have to come back in. It's not always a one take. So if I don't know my own lyrics, I wouldn't even know where I am. And also it really helps for your expression, the expression that you want to put in your song. If you know what you're singing, if you know your lyrics, you can focus while you record on the expression and on hitting all those right notes, and you don't have to think along about what you're gonna say. So be prepared. And well, one of the most crucial things I think is, how do you prepare your voice? And I know this ain't news, right? But stay hydrated. You don't want to start drinking water in the morning before you go out to record. You want to drink before. You want to drink loads of water or tea. You don't want to have like sodas or alcohol or too much coffee, everything, try to really stay hydrated, and if you can, rest enough. Rest can also be like you not speaking for half an hour, or you just close your eyes and come into yourself. But try also not strain your voice by talking too much, because your voice is a muscle and is, it wants to be treated well. So hydrate it well, and then also warm up your voice. The internet is full with lessons and things that you can do, how you can warm up your voice if you don't know, if you never had any training or any teacher or coach. But you can find fantastic lessons on the internet. For myself, I love humming. I am big in humming. I think this is one of those things that really also, gets me in a meditative state of mind. I really feel myself and feel secure inside of myself. But it's also a beautiful and easy way of warming up the voice. This is one thing I can even do while I'm in a car, on a train, or wherever, not disturbing people. So warm up your voice, because it is a muscle and you want to give it love. So once you're there, maybe you are nervous, right? Maybe you're gonna be excited. You get to record your song. You've been working on this for such a long time. Now you get to record it, and then maybe you don't feel comfortable in the studio because you have headphones on, the sound comes. And this is one thing I really had to learn. So this is why I want to talk about this with you. If you don't feel well because you don't hear yourself well, express yourself. Your engineer will be happy to help you and find the way, but try to express why you're not feeling comfortable and what you need. Do you need to hear yourself louder? Think about it. What do you really need? Do you need to hear yourself louder? Is the music too loud? In general, maybe you just don't feel the whole room Okay, so what makes you feel uncomfortable? Express yourself, to be able to deliver your best. It's totally okay to say that. I had to learn this. I've been very shy all the time. I've like, okay, I can still do it, I can do it. Well, but that's not, you know, that's not supposed to be like this. You're supposed to feel well to sing well. So be confident enough to express if you're not feeling right. And I'm sure your engineer or whoever you're going to record with will be glad to help you to find a way that you're really feeling well. And then go for it. You've been working hard, you wrote a song, you get the chance to record it. Enjoy the moment. Make sure you're wearing something comfortable too. For myself, I always need to be very comfortable when I record, because I don't want to be thinking about my clothes while I record. I want to feel well and comfy inside of my body, to be focused on singing and my emotional part and everything. But enjoy it. It's a beautiful thing. I think for myself, this is one of the moments I love the most, when a song that started inside of my heart actually comes to life, and it works out, right? When the idea that you had actually turns out to be something great, and someone else can feel it too. I just love it. I hope those little tips will maybe add on to your artist skills, because the practical things are something we don't talk about often, but I think it's important to do so. I'm just like you, sometimes super nervous, sometimes I'm just so good in the studio and I just boom, I just sing it all out, everything works. Sometimes in a whole session, I start to doubt myself, I get insecure, and this is when my preparation kicks back in. I can fall back on what I've been preparing before, and it really helps me a lot, and I hope it can help you too.